Power BI Consulting Services, what to expect and how to choose the right partner. Welcome back. Today's topic is Power BI Consulting Services, what to expect and how to choose the right partner. We'll cover what you actually need to know about Power BI Consulting Services. Next up, now, what Power BI Consulting Services actually cover. Power BI Consulting Services go well beyond connecting a spreadsheet to a dashboard template. A capable partner handles data modeling, DAX calculations, row-level security, incremental refresh, and deployment pipelines. The difference between a vendor who knows the tool and one who knows the craft shows up in report load times, dataset governance, and whether your leadership team actually opens the dashboard 6 months after go-live. Power BI dashboard development that sticks requires 3 things before a single visual gets built: a clean data model, agreed-upon business definitions, and a publishing strategy. We consistently see organizations skip the second item. When finance defines revenue differently from sales, the same Power BI report generates arguments instead of decisions. A good consulting engagement starts with a data dictionary session, maps source systems, and designs the semantic model before writing a line of DAX. Skipping this step adds 2 to 4 weeks of rework later. Now, next up, beyond Power BI Consulting, the full Microsoft Power Platform stack. Most engagements that start with Power BI Consulting Services end up touching the rest of the Power Platform. The real productivity gains come from connecting the pieces rather than using them in isolation. The Power Apps Canvas versus model-driven decision is one of the first technical choices in any custom Power Apps development project, and it trips up a lot of buyers. Canvas apps give you pixel-level design control and connect to almost any data source. They work well for field tools, inspection forms, and purpose-built workflows. Model-driven apps are built on dataverse and inherit the data model automatically. They suit CRM-style applications, case management, and anything with complex relationships between records. Most organizations end up needing both: a Canvas app for driver delivery confirmation and a model-driven app for operations managers tracking route performance. Next up, let's talk about how to choose the right Power BI Consulting Services partner. Shopping for Power BI Consulting Services is harder than it looks because everyone claims Microsoft expertise. Here is how to separate vendors who have done this at scale from those who have completed a few proof-of-concept builds. Ask for 2 things: a sample data model from a past project and a walkthrough of how they handle Power Platform ALM. A proper ALM setup uses separate environments for development, test, and production, managed through Azure DevOps or GitHub Actions, with solution packaging and version control. If the vendor describes manually promoting changes between environments, they are not ready for enterprise deployment. Our published delivery metrics reflect this approach. Vendors should be accountable for what they ship. Next up, Power Platform Governance, why it makes or breaks your investment. Power Platform Governance is the set of policies, environment structures, and approval workflows that determine who can build what, where data can flow, and how apps get promoted to production. Without it, the Power Platform becomes a source of shadow IT rather than a solution to it. Power Platform Governance prevents shadow IT through DLP policies, environment strategies, and approval workflows. Organizations that allow unrestricted app creation in the default environment regularly discover apps connecting to unsanctioned external services and storing sensitive data outside approved systems. We have written in detail about shadow IT in the Power Platform and how quickly it compounds. Data loss prevention policies determine which connectors can be used in which environments. A well-designed policy allows SharePoint and Teams connectors in the default environment, restricts Salesforce and external HTTP connectors to approved development environments, and blocks high-risk connectors entirely unless explicitly approved. Our DLP policy guide covers the decision framework for common connector categories. Now, next up, what to expect from custom Power Apps development. Custom Power Apps development follows a predictable arc when the vendor is experienced. The first 2 weeks cover requirements and design. Weeks 3 through 6 are build and internal testing. Week 7 is user acceptance testing. Week 8 is production deployment and hypercare. This gets tricky when scope is not locked before development starts. We have seen organizations add one small thing 3 times in week 5 and end up with a 12-week project. Our 3-day Power Apps build for leave management shows what happens when scope stays tight from day one. The best briefs for Power Apps development services answer 5 questions before the first technical call. Now, Power Automate Consulting, automating the workflows that slow you down. Power Automate Consulting is where organizations see the fastest ROI from the Power Platform. Manual approval workflows, data transfer between systems, and notification routing are exactly the kind of repetitive, rule-based work Power Automate handles well without requiring developer resources. The most impactful Power Automate workflow examples in production are not the flashy AI-powered ones. They are the unglamorous ones. If you are comparing Power Automate to Azure Logic Apps for enterprise scenarios, the key differences are worth understanding before choosing a platform. Now, let's talk about how much does Power Platform development cost? Cost is the question everyone asks and no vendor wants to answer directly. The honest answer, it depends on scope, but there are real ranges. A single Power BI dashboard with 3 to 5 report pages typically runs $8,000 to $15,000. A multi-report Power BI dashboard development project with a semantic model, row-level security, and scheduled refresh runs $20,000 to $40,000. Custom Power Apps engagements start around $15,000 for simple Canvas apps and reach $80,000 to $150,000 for complex model-driven solutions with integrations. Most Power Platform development company engagements follow one of 3 models. Now, what is a Power Platform Center of Excellence? A Power Platform Center of Excellence is the internal governance body responsible for standards, training, environment management, and strategic direction of the Power Platform across an organization. It is not a committee that meets once a quarter. A functioning COE has defined owners, tooling, and measurable outcomes tracked month to month. Q Services implements Power Platform Center of Excellence programs using Microsoft's COE Toolkit, which provides out-of-the-box inventory of apps, flows, and makers across all environments, plus governance automation to flag unused or non-compliant resources. The Microsoft COE Starter Kit is the standard starting point, and setup typically takes 4 to 8 weeks. Our Power Platform COE Guide walks through the first 90 days in detail. A mature Power Platform Center of Excellence manages 3 things actively. Now, let's talk about conclusion. Power BI consulting services are a starting point, not a destination. The organizations that extract lasting value from the Microsoft Power Platform treat it as a governed, connected platform rather than a collection of individual tools. That means investing in proper data modeling before building dashboards, choosing the right app architecture before writing code, establishing DLP policies before enabling citizen developers, and building a Power Platform Center of Excellence before unmanaged apps become a support burden. The right partner for Power BI Consulting Services talks about governance on the first call, shows you a real ALM setup, and gives you a realistic cost estimate before you sign anything. If you are evaluating partners, our published delivery metrics and project governance model are a transparent starting point for that conversation.